Welcome all of you. This is the video in which I have come up with all the different types of numericals that you'll have to prepare yourself with for this chapter. Okay, for electricity. Now this applies for CBSE as well as ICSE. This is not typical of any board. So these are the numericals that is going to be asked in both the boards, ICSE and CBSE. So this is just a checklist. I have done all the types of numericals already is uploaded in the channel. So what I want you all is to just follow this checklist to see that whether you know to do all these sums or not. That you have to check from this. So I'll quickly go through all the types. I'll mention the types and I expect you all to just note this down so that and check it out. Your textbook has these sums. Okay, so let's start. Firstly, in electricity, we have the Ohm's law sums. Okay, so the very first type is the Ohm's law, sums on Ohm's law. Now, what are sums on Ohm's law? That is all sums which is based on V is equal to IR are the sums of Ohm's law. In Ohm's law, you will get those circuits and you will get a resistance here, then a parallel connection, and then something like this, and then you'll have a cell and maybe an ammeter here, things like this. And you'll have to know the flow of current, where it is splitting, if a voltmeter is put here, how much it will show. So all these things, the sums that basically, in other words, circuit diagram sums. Yes, sums based on circuit diagrams, those sums. That is the first type of sum. The second type of sum is resistivity questions. Now these are very scorings, resistivity or specific resistance. Okay, also called specific resistance. You must know this. I don't know for what reason resistivity is always neglected by the students. So here this is resistivity questions which is based on R is equal to rho L by A. Remember those sums where you have to find the ratio between two resistances. Wire is doubled, wire is pulled to doubled on itself or pulled to triple its length. Okay, elongated to triple its length and all those things. So those types resistivity. The third one is charge type of questions based on charge. Now what questions are based on charge? Charge is when we say I is equal to Q by T, there are some numericals based on this. Charge in 1 electron is this much coulomb. Charge in 1 coulomb is made up of this much of electrons. So values, we use those values in these sums. How many amperes are flowing through the wire, all that. Okay, so that also is there in the exercise. Now, the fourth type of question is equivalent resistance. Equivalent resistance. Now, though sometimes equivalent resistance is also used here, in fact all the times. Sometimes it is asked only by itself, like you will have something like this and you will have a R1, R2, R3, R4 and then junction A and junction B. Well, how much is the equivalent resistance between A and B? This is the fourth type of question. Now I hope you are remembering. Where do you go wrong in equivalent resistance? R1 is equal to R equivalent resistance for series. That is R1 plus R2 plus R3 till Rn, you know to do it. But when it comes to equivalent resistance for parallel, then what you do is, see, 1 by R it becomes, yes? It becomes 1 by R, which is 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. And what do you do? What do you do here? You don't do the reciprocal in the final answer. You give 1 by R is equal to number of ohms. That is not the answer. Reciprocal you have to do and give the value of R. That people miss. Okay. So that was the fourth type of question. Fifth. Now the fifth type of question is sums based on, fifth one, but there are some sums which are based on potential difference, work and charge. Okay, the relation between these three, it is based on those questions. Small numericals are asked on this. Now, what else? Then there is power questions based on power. Which questions are based on power? Let us see. We have P is equal to VI. or P is equal to V square by R, these questions. Okay, seventh type. What is the seventh type of question? The seventh type of question is the sums based on electrical unit kWh. Okay, sums based on kWh, that's the seventh type of question. You get lots of sums in kWh. Okay, you'll be asked to how many, what is the, every time they ask you how much is the person paying if he is using so many units. Okay, it's a very common question. Charge per unit is 4 rupees, 5 rupees, whatever. How much is he paying? So you have to find how much of energy is used, how much of electrical energy is used in that period of time in kWh. Okay, and the eighth and the final type of question is sums based on H is equal to I square RT. Okay, H is equal to I square RT. This is now that is Joule's heating effect, right? Joule's heating effect. These are the different questions. In spite after this is all I could remember, but then if you still remember anything which I have missed, you can write in the comment section. Okay, I'll go through it. So this is the general numericals. These are the types of numericals that is asked in electricity. Okay, after this I shall be making a video on the important key, it is going to be a checklist of the things that you must study. Okay, I am not going to answer the questions there, it will be just what you have to study. Okay, so I'll make a checklist for that and I will post it very soon after this. Okay, so this is it in electricity. Wish you all the good luck. Thanks all of you. Please like, share and subscribe if you haven't done till now. If you haven't subscribed till now, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks all of you. Bye then.